Hey, this is Nick from Nintendo Dads here with a review of StarBlox Inc., co-developed by Ingenium and Canada's Science and Technology Museum. Now there's something you don't hear a lot about when you're talking about developers, and published by Illumination Games. We want to give them all a big thanks for giving us a code so that we could get our fine Nintendo Dad folk a review. StarBlox takes a brawler, a puzzler, a science book, and a dash of quirky working for the man humor, throws them all in a blender, and comes up with what I would say is a bittersweet, educational, puzzle fighting game. Yeah, there's a lot there, for sure. You play as an employee for a space cargo company called StarBlox. You're putting the pieces together. You control a mech that has to load the cargo being the colorful puzzle blocks, onto a spaceship, the spaceship being your puzzle board, by having at least one color in each block matching an existing block on the puzzle board. But you're literally fighting other mechs for the chance to use the cargo and store it on your spaceship. StarBlox has two main modes: a career mode, single-player story where you travel through space to different planets, fighting different bots in different arenas, having to win to progress, and a head-to-head mode, which surprisingly has a ton of options. You get to pick playing a regular color match or a fill-the-shape game, where you're given a shape and have to fill it with blocks that have the connecting colors. You can choose your arena, the battle time, whether there are items and which ones, what kind of blocks and how many you need to win. Each player can pick from 4 different types of mechs with varying stats. They can be customized by color, even the intensity of the rumble. You can add bots if you want to customize their difficulty, you can as well. Then you can choose teams. The game is versatile in this sense too, that you can choose which players, including bots, are on which team. So 2 players could play co-op against 2 bots, or just play against each other, or play against each other with a bot on each of their teams. 2 to 4 mechs can be in the arena at one time. There is an additional piece to this game, an educational piece to StarBlox as well. As you progress through the career mode, you move from planet to planet, and each win will fill your guide through the solar system, with more facts about the planets you visited. This is a cool feature and another interesting twist to your regular puzzler. This game seems great for kids, or students learning about space through factoids, problem solving through the puzzles, all while having fun fighting mechs. The only puzzling thing to me, no pun intended, is the dialogue in this game. The humor is all about making fun of big companies and their bureaucracies, such as, StarBlox has competitive salaries by paying less than our competitors. A boss is just a friend who can fire you. StarBlox views second place as the first loser. I don't understand how this humor felt the right direction for a game that seems directed, at least to me, at teaching youth. The game feels like a jack of all trades that's barely average at most and definitely a master at none. There are technical flaws, including having the game crash on me twice, and the bots for the head-to-head fill-in-the-shape mode never dropped a single block into their puzzle board, irregardless of their difficulty. As a puzzler, the board seemed too small, and the placement of blocks too imprecise. There were certain victories that I gained just by chucking blocks at my board because I couldn't see enough to know what was really going on. The puzzling aside, the fighting mechanics are actually pretty well done. Nothing amazing here, but I would consider it competent for what the game is trying to accomplish. The fighting mechanics work off of one button with 4 different attacks: up, down, right, left. The creators have a good idea here. If they could fix the technical flaws and flesh out a cleaner, more precise way to place puzzle pieces to contrast the frantic fighting that is raging alongside the puzzling, then this could be a really good game. The education piece is interesting, but not well woven into the game, and the humor just seems out of place for what the game is trying to do and the audience, it seems, at least to me, it's trying to reach. For those wondering or interested, I would say the graphical art style is solid, the music is what you would expect, and the UI is clean and easy to navigate. This aside, I fear there's just too much of this game that misses the mark to recommend that you pick it up. But StarBlox Inc. is already open for business on the Nintendo eShop for $9.99 USD. If you want to blast off for some space-packing, bot-smacking fun, you can right now. Hey, this is Nick from Nintendo Dads. Hope this review has helped you make your decision on this game. Signing out. See you later. Game over, folks.